It may surprise or even shock you to hear what I'm about to say, but if you're seeing this video right now, it's no coincidence. As a chosen one, you've always sensed that life moves in strange patterns, weaving connections and separations that shape your path. Today's message reveals something extraordinary. A high-level soulmate, like a divine gift, may be returning to your life. Someone you stopped talking to wants to apologize, mend bridges, and rekindle understanding. Before we continue, remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment 77 below to send a powerful signal into the universe. Play this video on repeat if it resonates deeply. If you are truly a chosen one, you'll stay until the very end. If not, it's likely you won't have the patience to absorb this truth fully. The nature of high-level soulmates. Soulmates are a concept many people misunderstand. Most associate the idea with romance, finding that one perfect partner who completes them. But as a chosen one, you know that soulmates can take various forms. Friends who arrive at pivotal moments, mentors who guide you through trials, or even brief encounters that leave a lasting imprint. A high-level soulmate is not merely someone who enhances your life. They catalyze growth, challenge your beliefs, and trigger spiritual evolution. You might have sensed a deep connection with someone in your past, an inexplicable bond transcending ordinary dynamics. At the time, you may not have realized they were a high-level soulmate. You only knew the energy between you felt charged, significant, and purposeful. Yet life has seasons, and sometimes even profound connections drift apart. Ego, misunderstandings, or misalignment can cause separation, leaving you with unanswered questions. This particular high-level soulmate who wants to return might have once been a close companion or a significant other. Perhaps they vanished from your world without clear explanation, or maybe a disagreement led to silence. Regardless, the universe now stirs their heart with remorse and insight, urging them to seek forgiveness and possibly rekindle a connection. This isn't just about smoothing over past wounds. It's a step toward higher truth in the cosmic narrative. Nothing is wasted. If they reemerge now, it's because time has refined their understanding. High-level soulmates push you beyond comfort zones. They mirror your strengths and weaknesses, enabling you to recognize patterns you must transcend. Initially, this can be painful. Their presence might have triggered insecurities or stirred unresolved trauma, but it also offered opportunities to heal and evolve. Separation was likely part of that process, forcing both of you to grow individually, each learning lessons that couldn't unfold together at that moment. Now, as energies shift and align, they feel drawn back to you. They see your worth more clearly, realize their mistakes, or understand the value of honesty and vulnerability. Their approach isn't just about patching things up superficially. It's about acknowledging the spiritual bond that made your paths intersect in the first place. The universe orchestrates such returns with care. If they step forward, it's because something within them has matured, ready to interact from a place of authenticity rather than ego or fear. As a chosen one, you have a choice: how to receive this apology and what to do with this connection moving forward. While their apology may warm your heart, you must discern whether the reconnection truly serves both your growth and theirs. Not all high-level soulmates are meant to stay permanently. Some reappear to tie up loose ends, provide closure, or share a final lesson before you continue evolving separately. Others might fit effortlessly into the new version of you, enhancing your journey as you move toward higher spiritual states. Recognizing this connection for what it is can soothe old wounds and rekindle hope. You're not obligated to forget the past, but you can forgive, learn, and use this experience to deepen your understanding of human and spiritual relationships. Whatever the outcome, trust that this unfolding scenario is part of a grand design, guiding you both closer to your soul's ultimate purpose. The divine gift of reconnection. Think of this potential reunion as a divine gift. It arrives not by accident, but by cosmic orchestration. So often, people you meet every day assume that reconciliations or apologies stem solely from human decisions. Yet as a chosen one, you suspect the universe gently nudges individuals, whispering truths into their intuition and encouraging them to right old wrongs. The apology you're about to receive isn't just one person's decision. It's part of a larger pattern to restore harmony. Gifts from the universe rarely look like neatly wrapped packages. They often appear as opportunities cloaked in uncertainty. This reunion might require courage, on their part to approach you, and on your part to remain open-hearted. The reward, however, is a chance to heal what was left unhealed and to realign energies that once fell out of sync. It's an invitation to deepen self-awareness, to confirm that the wisdom gained during separation wasn't in vain. As you prepare to receive this gift, remain receptive. You needn't force an outcome or assume that this connection must follow a specific script. Let the conversation unfold organically. Listen to their words, their tone, and the sincerity behind their apology. Observe how you feel. Do you sense genuine remorse? Is there mutual respect now, where once there was tension? The gift lies not just in their return, but in your ability to discern what's true and beneficial for both of you. People around you may judge the situation. They might say you're too forgiving, or that once someone leaves, you should never let them back in. They define relationships by rigid rules. But as a chosen one, you prioritize growth over grudges. You understand that souls evolve, and sometimes they circle back into your life when they've learned critical lessons. Forgiveness is not weakness, it's strength, especially when paired with discernment. By neither clinging to the past nor rushing to restore old patterns, you navigate this gift wisely. The divine gift might also reveal new facets of yourself. Perhaps you've become more confident, more compassionate, or more aligned with your purpose since you last interacted. Their return can highlight these changes, showing you how far you've come. Even if you decide not to keep them close long-term, the mere act of witnessing their apology and examining your response can serve as a catalyst for further personal expansion. In a broader sense, this gift extends beyond your personal story. Each time two souls reconcile or achieve closure, it adds a small ripple of healing to the collective consciousness. Just as discord in one relationship contributes to societal tension, harmony in one reunion contributes to collective peace. By handling this encounter with grace, you set an energetic precedent that others can tap into. Your example encourages others to face their unresolved connections, fostering understanding in a world often marred by broken ties and resentment. Embrace this divine gift with gratitude, curiosity, and patience. Don't rush to conclusions. Let the conversation breathe. Let emotions surface and settle. As you unwrap this present, you may find that it contains not only the apology you deserve, but also a new chapter of growth, proving once again that the universe has your back, supporting your evolution as the magician of your own destiny. The purpose of separation and return. You might wonder why the universe orchestrated separation in the first place. If this individual was meant to be a high-level soulmate, why allow distance, misunderstandings, and pain? The answer lies in the nature of soul evolution. Sometimes two souls need time apart to assimilate lessons individually. Without that space, growth stagnates. In solitude, each person confronts their fears, insecurities, and illusions head-on, emerging more aligned with their true selves. Separation isn't punishment, it's preparation. Before, you might have lacked the boundaries or clarity to engage with this person constructively. They might have harbored ego-driven motives, leaving you drained or confused. The universe separated you both, granting the silence needed to reorient your paths. Now, after this period of integration, your energies can meet again from a place of authenticity rather than old wounds. People you meet every day rarely see separation as anything but loss. But as a chosen one, you understand life's cycles. Day turns to night, seasons change, and so do relationships. Rather than viewing endings as failures, you see them as transitions. By embracing transformation, you free yourself from bitterness. When someone returns after such a journey, you can approach the reunion not as a return to the past, but as a new chapter reflecting your mutual evolution. This cyclical pattern also instills humility. Neither of you can take the other for granted. The absence underscored your connection's value, teaching that genuine relationships transcend mere convenience or familiarity. Should you choose to maintain contact moving forward, it would be from a wiser, more conscious stance. Should you part ways again, it would be with closure and understanding, leaving no room for lingering regrets. In many spiritual traditions, souls separate and reunite across lifetimes, each encounter refining their collective wisdom. This current apology might be part of a larger tapestry spanning multiple incarnations. By handling it gracefully now, you potentially resolve karma that's lingered for centuries. Perhaps you're clearing old debt or fulfilling promises made long ago. This perspective lifts your situation beyond personal drama, framing it as part of a grand evolutionary arc. As the magician, you can subtly influence this reunion's outcome. Your mindset, your openness, and your willingness to communicate honestly shape the energy dynamic. If you respond with resentment, the dialogue stalls. If you respond with understanding and firmness, you create space for meaningful resolution. Both individuals benefit when truth prevails over blame and respect over past hurts. When people ask why this person returned, you needn't share all these spiritual dimensions. You can simply say, "We both grew and realized the value of being honest." While they might attribute it to chance or life's unpredictability, you know the deeper story. You know that separation and return are integral steps in a cosmic dance of learning and healing. By accepting these stages gracefully, you model a more enlightened approach to relationships, showing that endings and beginnings are woven from the same thread of ongoing evolution. Navigating this reconnection wisely with the apology pending and potential reconnection at hand, you stand at a crossroads. Although this scenario feels predestined, how you handle it remains your choice. As the magician, you realize that destiny and free will coexist. The universe provides opportunities, but you decide how to engage with them. First, listen openly to what they have to say. Let them express their remorse without interrupting or dismissing their feelings. Openness shows maturity. You're not required to instantly forgive or forget, but try to understand their perspective. Maybe they were caught in fear, insecurity, or external pressures that led to poor decisions. Understanding doesn't justify their past actions, but it can reveal the sincerity of their new intentions. Set boundaries from the start. If they wish to re-enter your life, it must align with your values and personal evolution. Make it clear that the old dynamics no longer suit you. If their apology is sincere, they'll respect your need for authenticity and honesty. If they bristle at these conditions, it suggests they haven't grown enough to fit into your new paradigm. People you meet every day might think you should either welcome them back with open arms or slam the door in their face. But as a chosen one, you recognize nuance. Sometimes partial reconciliation suffices, acknowledging the apology, offering forgiveness, but not fully restoring the closeness you once had. Other times that you might sense that this reunion can flourish into a deeper, more meaningful bond. Follow your intuition. It will guide you more reliably than any external advice. Approach this conversation with compassion for both of you. You've changed since they last knew you, and so have they. Who you are today can hold space for an apology without sacrificing self-respect. Compassion doesn't mean excusing past harm. It means acknowledging that hurt people often hurt people. By understanding their humanity, you release resentment, reclaiming emotional energy once trapped in grudges. At the same time, remain vigilant. Actions speak louder than words. If they promise to honor your boundaries and values, ensure their deeds align with these commitments over time. If they fail to follow through, you have every right to protect your well-being by limiting their access to your life. True growth manifests as consistent behavior, not fleeting apologies. This process also reveals your own progress. Once you might have feared confrontation or avoided difficult conversations. Now you stand firm, using your voice calmly and directly. This self-assurance reinforces your role as a chosen one, someone who operates from a higher place of integrity, even when navigating delicate emotional landscapes. As you navigate this connection, remember that the ultimate goal isn't perfection, but authenticity. No matter the outcome, full reconciliation, partial understanding, or a decision to maintain distance, you'll know you acted from a place of truth and compassion. In doing so, you affirm your identity as the magician, shaping outcomes not by force or manipulation, but by conscious, loving presence. Harnessing spiritual support. During this time, the reunion and apology mark a significant emotional event, and it's natural to seek spiritual support during this delicate phase. Call upon the energies and guides you trust. Pray, meditate, or engage in rituals that ground you in higher wisdom. As a chosen one, you have access to subtle dimensions of guidance, angelic beings, ancestors, spirit animals, or ascended masters who watch over your path. Invoking these supportive forces doesn't mean relinquishing your power. It's about collaborating with the universe's network of intelligence. Just as a tree stands firm with the help of deep roots, you stand firm by drawing strength from spiritual allies. When confusion arises, silence your mind and pose a question inwardly. Often, insights float up, gentle nudges pointing you toward clarity or caution. People you meet every day might not understand why you invest time in spiritual communication. They may rely on logic alone, which can be limiting when dealing with soul-level matters. You, however, blend reason with intuition, intellect with faith. This synergy helps you approach the situation holistically. You weigh their words, sense their energy, and trust subtle impressions that transcend language. During moments of doubt, remember you're not alone. Visualize a circle of light encircling you, each being representing a mentor or guide, unseen yet ever present. Even the memory of wise counsel, perhaps from a cherished teacher or a spiritual text, can anchor your decisions. This internal library of wisdom steadies your heart, ensuring you respond thoughtfully rather than impulsively. Spiritual support also fuels forgiveness. If resentment resurfaces, infuse it with compassion drawn from higher sources. Imagine your angels or guides showering you with unconditional love, helping you see that forgiveness isn't weakness, it's liberation. By releasing old pain, you create space for constructive dialogue and mutual healing. This grace elevates your perspective, reminding you that both souls are learners striving to become better versions of themselves. Engaging with spiritual support doesn't guarantee a specific outcome. It simply enhances your capacity to handle whatever arises with wisdom and grace. Whether their apology leads to renewed friendship, a tentative alliance, or a peaceful parting, you navigate each scenario with fewer regrets. Spiritual resources protect you from bitterness and cynicism, ensuring you don't view this event as mere drama, but as a meaningful step in both your journeys. In time, you might look back on this moment as a turning point, proof that you can handle complex emotional matters while maintaining spiritual integrity. You'll see how spiritual guidance tempered your reactions, enabling you to communicate clearly, stand firmly, and remain open to possibilities. By leaning on these invisible allies, you deepen your trust in the universe's benevolence. After all, your spiritual family and the divine always have your back, ready to uplift you whenever life demands courage and clarity. Integrating lessons for future relationships. This reunion and apology offer not only closure and understanding in the present, but also lessons that will serve you in future connections. As the magician, you continuously refine your approach to relationships, ensuring they align with your evolving values and spiritual aspirations. After navigating this scenario, you'll emerge with valuable insights that guide you as you interact with others down the road. One lesson involves discernment. Not all apologies lead to renewed closeness. Sometimes acknowledging the healing potential of an apology is enough without forcing a deeper bond. By recognizing the difference between sincerity and manipulation, you protect yourself from disappointment. This clarity ensures that future relationships won't trap you in cycles of hurt, as you've learned how to detect red flags early. Another lesson revolves around communication. This event may highlight areas where you could express yourself more openly or set boundaries more clearly. As you process their words and your reaction, you understand what worked well and what could be improved. These refinements in communication help you forge healthier dynamics moving forward, whether in friendships, romances, or collaborations. You also gain confidence in your ability to handle emotional complexity. Once, challenging conversations might have made you anxious. Now you approach them with poise. Guided by the wisdom that emerged from this experience, you realize that vulnerability doesn't equate to weakness. It can deepen connections and build trust. This emotional resilience strengthens all your future interactions, enabling you to be both compass and direct when circumstances demand it. People you meet every day may still struggle with their past, grudges, or unresolved tensions. Your example encourages them to face their own emotional knots. While you can't force others to learn what you have, your calm presence and the evidence of your growth might inspire them to tackle their shadows. Thus, the ripple effect of your personal lessons extends to benefit those around you, potentially creating a more harmonious environment. Integrating these lessons also helps you better understand the universal law of give and take. You realize that as you invest in inner work, healing wounds, practicing forgiveness, refining communication, the universe responds with opportunities for deeper, more fulfilling connections. This balanced exchange encourages you to keep honing your character. The result? Future relationships that reflect mutual respect, authenticity, and shared purpose. Ultimately, these lessons shape your identity as a chosen one who navigates human interaction with spiritual discernment. You approach people not just as personalities, but as souls on journeys of their own. This perspective encourages compassion, even for those who challenge or disappoint you, for you know everyone is evolving at their own pace. By integrating these lessons, you set the stage for more meaningful, uplifting relationships in your future. You won't repeat old patterns blindly. Instead, you consciously choose interactions that support your growth and allow you to share your gifts more fully. In this way, the current reconnection and apology serve as stepping stones, guiding you toward a richer tapestry of human connection that better matches your divine inheritance and higher calling. Embracing your role, goal, and moving forward in love. Having navigated the apology, understood the purpose of separation and return, integrated spiritual support, and extracted invaluable lessons, you stand at a new vantage point. The chosen one's path often resembles a spiral, each turn bringing you higher while revisiting familiar themes from a more enlightened perspective. Now, as the magician who has just received this message, you're ready to move forward with renewed clarity and understanding. Your role isn't to remain stuck in the past or overly attached to a specific outcome with this returning person. Instead, you carry the wisdom gained into your life's tapestry. Whether you embrace them again as a friend, a partner, a distant ally, or simply let them pass by with grace and closure, you make that choice from a place of empowerment. This decision shapes not just your immediate future, but the ongoing evolution of your soul. As you move forward, remember that love, real, unconditional love, flows from authenticity and a willingness to understand each other's journeys. Your high-level soulmate, if that is who they truly are, may now join you in exploring new dimensions of connection. Or perhaps their role was to appear, apologize, and depart, leaving you stronger and wiser. Either scenario honors the divine script playing out across infinite lifetimes. People you meet every day still might not grasp the spiritual depth behind your decisions. They may judge you for forgiving or for holding firm boundaries. They see only the surface, a conversation, a decision, a relationship dynamic. But you know each act resonates to the spiritual realms, contributing to collective healing. Your life, viewed through this lens, becomes a subtle yet powerful instrument of positive change. The ultimate message here is this: you, the chosen one, are the magician. You hold the power to shape your reality, to attract meaningful experiences, and to guide energies toward higher purposes. The universe acknowledges your dedication and growth by sending a divine gift. Be it this reunion, a heartfelt apology, or an opening to deeper love. This gift confirms that your journey is on track, that your efforts to align with truth and compassion have not gone unnoticed. In accepting this gift, you reaffirm your commitment to spiritual advancement. You promise yourself to keep learning, keep refining, and keep contributing. Your growth benefits not just you, but everyone your energy touches. As the magician, you create from a place of love, radiating frequencies that uplift rather than suppress. Now let this moment inspire you to embrace the future with an open heart. Expect the unexpected, welcome growth, and cherish the connections that feel authentic. Should more soulmates appear or old ones reemerge, you'll greet them with the wisdom gained here. You're ready to channel divine currents into everyday life, weaving a reality that honors your unique legacy as a chosen one and a living testament to the transformative power of love, truth, and understanding.